Well, we'll see if YouTube leaves this video up. I can see them yanking this down because nobody is going to let this happen. Not on any of these mainstream media tech platforms. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about January 6th, boys. January 6th is looking to be a hell of a day, apparently. If you go to Donald.wit, these people are geeked up. These people alone. The Donald.wit is going to send 1 million pissed off armed patriots to Washington, D.C. just by itself. So, holy hell. I don't know, mount up, everybody? Is that what's going on over here? January 6th, if you're not familiar with what's going down on January 6th, in the House of Representatives, Michael Pence is going to show up. They're going to bring the electoral ballot box. He's going to open it up, and I'm hoping what goes down is this. I hope he goes, "Hey, everybody, come on in. Come on in." I'm sorry. Is that light switch flickering back there? Is that sparks coming? Everybody smell that? No. Not Shartswell over there.
Ukrainians to help them cheat an election.
Is that natural gas? Is Natalie in here too? What's going on? No. It smells like natural gas. Excuse me, everybody. I got a phone call from the fire chief of Washington, D.C. to say that we need to evacuate. Don't worry though. Don't worry. All you Democrat fuckers, as you exit the building, don't worry. I'm just gonna count this real fast. Oh look, whoopses, whoopses. Look at that. 1 million electoral votes for Orange Man Red. Nothing to see. We're using your own math against you, or your lack thereof of math skills, you leftards. Looks like another 4 years of Orange Man Red, everybody. Not a single vote for Joe Biden in here. Don't question it, by the way. Don't question it. You're not allowed to question the election integrity because this is the cleanest election. This is the cleanest electoral ballot box counting ever done. Ever in history. What are you going to do? You gonna bring it up to the Supreme Court, by the way, lefties? You got no standing, fuckers. And hey, we can't throw Michael Pence's count out because that would be disenfranchising lesbian, BIPOC individuals or something like this. So nope, just gotta roll with it. Wouldn't that be awesome if that went down? That would be fantastic. But no, a whole bunch of wonkiness can go down on January 6th. You have a handful of Republicans in the House of Representatives. They're like, no, we'll contest. You need a member from the House and a member from the Senate to contest electoral votes from states. And if Rand Paul, and it looks like he's holding up, he might do it. So we've got representatives from both chambers willing to contest some of these electoral votes. Holy shit. Well, that might get interesting. That might get interesting of itself. Now, you've got another wonky situation where California was like, screw law, screw law. We're just going to print up our own ballots. We know that that's illegal according to our own state laws, but screw it, print up our own ballots. That technically means California, all the votes here are illegal. I mean, could you imagine Michael Pence standing up there and going, well, no, these 55 electoral votes from California, we got to yeet them because they violated their own rules. I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea what the hell is happening on January 6th, but I can tell you this right now. Orange Man came out on Twitter yesterday and he put out this tweet. Take a look at this. It says, Peter Navarro releases 36-page report alleging election fraud, quote, more than sufficient to swing victory to Trump. And then he provides the receipts. He says, a great report by Peter. Statistically impossible to have lost the 2020 election. Big protest in D.C. on January 6th. Be there, will be wild. Holy hell. Holy hell. January 6th is shaping up to be one hell of a day. This might go down in the history books, my friends. And let me tell you this right now. To this cuck mayor, Mayor Bowser in Washington, D.C. You can't have a problem with this. You can't have zero problems with this. You had no problem when Antifa and BLM were running around Washington, D.C. flexing their civil rights and peacefully protesting while they looted stores, while they threw bricks through stores, while they set stores on fire, while they looted Nikes all over the place. You had no problem with this, and you didn't arrest anybody, by the way. Not a single person arrested. They burned down a church across the street from the White House. No one's ever been arrested for that. In fact, I think one of the people from the church came on the call. It's a good thing that Black Lives Matter burned this down. Now that we know about racism, some shit like this. So no, you can't have a problem with 1 million plus geeked up, pissed off. Are they going to be armed Americans in Washington, D.C.? What is going to happen over here? You can have zero problems with this. This is a peaceful protest, and protests are totally fine during Wu Flu and all this other nonsense, right? Unless you're saying only black people. Not even black people. Ain't no black people in BLM. Only white bitches in BLM shirts are allowed to protest during Wu Flu. Holy hell. Washington, D.C., January 6th. Be there, will be wild. I don't know what is going to happen on January 6th. But I think it's going to be something, Freds. But there you have it, Orange Man Rad, telling everybody that January 6th is a date to I guess, put in your books and maybe do a little bit of road tripping or something like this. Not quite sure. Let me put this out there, by the way. We just had a Stop the Steal rally in Washington, D.C. That was a rally. This is a protest. That's a significant difference. I seem to recall places closing down. I seem to recall people going, oh, you know what, we're canceling your airfare, or we're canceling your room and board. I know a whole bunch of websites that were facilitating meetups were all being canceled. Although you weren't allowed to have any Twitter or Facebook groups promoting this. So have a contingency plan. Make sure you got backups. Make sure that you've worked all angles of the situation, because if this is what I think this is, they are going to start kicking back real hard. They're not going to talk about this on Twitter. They're not going to allow this on YouTube. They're not going to allow this on Twitter. They're not going to allow you to group up, facilitate, and get down there. They're not going to let you do this. And they certainly won't broadcast. This will not be carried on any mainstream media press. Fucking Fox won't cover this. It'll be on OAN and maybe Newsmax. I don't know. But holy balls. Donald Trump telling everybody, big protest in D.C. on January 6th. Be there. Will be wild. Incredible times we live in, Freds. Again, what's going to happen? I guess we're going to find out real soon. January 6th is right around the corner. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching the video. Support the channel. If you want to be kept up to date on all of this election 2020, incredible time to be alive events, hit that subscribe button and make way, because the salt must flow.